give us the spiel.
Well, this is the, of course, this is the driver's compartment here, but what we
Is
do...
that why there's a driver's seat?
That's exactly why. But this is also, we have it set up here so that if we need to put an extra operating station in, we can. So we have power and we have our Cat 5 and everything running here so we can hook into the computer system. And during field day, we had a FT8 system sitting here running, which worked out real well. She's full air conditioned, got heat for winter time, and believe me, it works good. We used it in 20 below zero weather, and with all the heat running, it warms it up to about 70 degrees inside of here, 70, 75.
You guys have increased the insulation?
No, it's just like what it was when we got it. Exactly.
Get down there and take pictures.
Oh, he's taking a movie.
Oh, is he? Okay.
He's got a movie going.
Yep. Okay. What's next?
All right, so follow us on here.
Yeah.
This is the lounge slash stripper pole room slash whatever you want to have in here.
These two are next up in that queue?
Yeah, these guys are in the queue. We're gonna put a pole. We're gonna put a pole in here.
Oh yeah. Right from there.
But yeah, this is our area, like a meeting area, lounge room, sit around, talk kind of room. And in here, this is the main operating room here.
Together. Okay, that's exactly it.
So we have two complete HF stations here with 2 meter 440 on that station down there. And then over here, down in here we have our APRS system. So we can run APRS. We have satellite tracking going. Got all that kind of stuff going here.
So this monitor shows us the.
Right now we're looking at the International Space Station, but it also shows some of the other satellites that are flying around. So this is the track right now that the International's on.
How do you get your internet in here?
Right now we're using a hotspot.
Cellular hotspot?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got two rods. You got the wire goes from the panel out to one to the other, as opposed to going to this one.
Rotor controls here.
Yep.
We have a 6-pack so that these two stations here can share antennas,
Right.
and that sort of stuff. Underneath of the bench here, we have all the wiring and everything. Power supplies are all down there. We have everything runs down through conduits through the floor over here, and then underneath we run conduits in the frame rails so that we can run all the heavy wiring and anything that we need done there.
I put the reel under there so you can show what we're using for connectors on the rotors.
Yeah, we use military cannon connectors on everything.
But all the feed lines, rotor control, antenna switch, all goes through the conduit to a panel under the left rear corner escarpment. So everything hooks there, it's labeled for each position. Computer closets for all these here, so everything's networked, all the operating positions are networked together.
And over here we got this is our little kitchenette area here or whatever. I got a refrigerator, we got a microwave so we can do stuff that way, storage and stuff. That's our control panel for all the electrical going on board. This here is the battery for the generator. This is the battery for the engine. And then this is each leg of the AC coming off the generator. And then this is each leg of amperage draw coming off the generator. And then of course our Hertz meter up there that tells it running right. We got our control panel here for electrical in here. So we got short power, generator power. These switches here, we have an outside compartment outlet we can hook up to if we need outside electricity. And these are block heaters for each one of the engines on board. So we can block heat either the generator or the engine. Normally what I'll do in the wintertime is I'll start the generator up and then I turn the block heater on for the engine and then just let it sit there and run for 20 minutes or so, and then the engine lights right up. And then this little unit up here, this is a relay switching system for the charging of the batteries for the engine and for the generator. And so we have it hooked up so that when you turn this on, when the generator battery gets to a certain voltage, then it kicks a relay in, and then it starts charging the engine battery at the same time. So if you're sitting someplace for a long time, you can make sure all your batteries are off where they belong. And then, of course, and here's our regular standard electrical panel here, you know, with all of our, you know, that's for all the stuff on board. Yeah. In here, this normally under normal operating conditions wouldn't be all, but this is, we kind of have some of our storage in here for tables, and here's all of our antennas and stuff like that all rolled up and situated so we know where everything is. And then this is a whole nother operating station. So this is our third operating station back here. Each one of the operating stations will operate independent of each other, so we don't have to worry about interconnections and all that kind of stuff, and they do operate very well together. We run filters on everything, you know, so that when close proximity antennas and stuff like that, we can keep control of that. This is one of our conduits that comes in from the roof so that we can run in. And then down below we have conduits behind us here computer. There's conduits that run through the floor and through all the conduits on the bottom.
Can we see the panel outside that you were talking about?
Absolutely. Come on out the back door here. That's how we get on the roof.
Coming up behind you.
There, we're doing stuff we need to do on the roof. Here's our aluminum tower, folding tower. And that's on a roller track up above, so you fold it down and then it rolls up and the whole thing sits on top of the bus and then latches down. This here is the output panel for all the control stuff. So we have antenna switching, we have 3 rotor positions, we have some spares here as well for add-on, and then these are for each of the stations here, inputs and stuff like that for each of the stations, so that we can hook everything up. And all the wiring for anything that goes outboard comes to this panel. We also have a ground bus that runs through the whole bus, and it grounds back here. So normally we can drive a ground rod in, and we can hook the bus up and completely ground it, and all that kind of stuff.
What do you have for a generator?
It's a 15 kV generator. It has a Kubota 4-cylinder diesel engine, and it runs off of the main tank. So the diesel fuel for the bus and the generator all came off the same tank. And we can run that generator for 2 or 3 days, and it doesn't even have to touch the fuel in the tank. It's very economical.
And what source do you use to heat the bus in the wintertime?
It's electric.
And that runs off the generator?
Runs off the generator.
Or shore power?
Yeah, or shore power. We have a 50 amp hookup right there, so that if we need to, we can plug in if we can find 50 amps. And then we have storage compartments here for all of our peripheral equipment and stuff like that.